y'all doing today? Hold on. I'm getting this so I can see the chat. So it's moving a little slow today. How we doing today? Who we having here today? I know I saw Kimberly. Hey, Sam. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Jay. How y'all doing today? Further conversation time and stuff. Yeah, just putting some I forgot to put in my ear in grab my box of tissue because there's an allergy season here. How y'all doing today? Hey, Beatrice. How are you? Jasmine. Hey, Only, how are you? So, she said she's sitting there waiting. I'm sorry, y'all. I was going to come on, but I didn't want to come on and then have to jump off and put on a little bit of towel and stuff on my face to do videos today because I still have to do, we got more videos to do today. My volume isn't right, so you can't hear me. Okay, hold on. My Bluetooth is on. Okay, that should fix it. Can you hear me now? Is that better? Does it sound better, guys? I have my Bluetooth on. Okay, that's better. Okay, sorry about that. The Bluetooth was on, y'all. I was jamming. I was listening to Raheem Devon, y'all. Y'all know how I feel about some Raheem Devon, y'all. I was jamming and listening to Raheem Devon. I've been doing my work. I've been doing my work. I have been doing my work. Okay, perfect. Sorry, y'all. I do need to charge my phone, so y'all gonna see my palms for 1 second. Okay. Okay. Perfect. All right. I do need to do one more thing. Better now. Perfect. Okay, we should be better now. Okay. I wanted to make sure that we're charged. And I think I forgot to do one more thing, which was freaking turn on my do not disturb. Okay. Turned on the do not disturb. So we are good. Okay. All right, y'all. Yeah, I usually have all of that stuff taken care of before I jump on, and I knew I was running late. So how is everyone doing today? We're talking about spiritual conversations today. Um, hey Kelly, which Kelly is in? Is it my Kelly? Well, I got two Kelly Kells. Which Kelly is in today with us? Um, is it my Kelly that came in? Hey Jane. My mind keeps saying, cover my mirror, cover my mirror. The one in my room. So listen to your mind. Oh, okay, Mike Kelly. Thank you. Listen to your mind, Jane. That's what it's all about. You pay attention to what your intuitive nature is telling you. If it's telling you to cover your mirror, okay, perfect. Yeah, there you go. That's how this spiritual stuff works, okay? Especially if it's something positive that's going to protect you, motivate, or encourage you. You may definitely want to pay attention to your mind and to your intuition. So, welcome to Spiritual Conversations. I don't so much have a topic today, so if you guys have questions, you can. But I do have something I want to talk about, however. And this you can say kind of lead into the spiritual, like your spiritual walk. This one is called loving yourself. So I want to talk about loving yourself today and why that is important on the spiritual walk and why sometimes it can feel selfish to some people when you choose to love yourself. Okay. So I spoke to the celebrity today. Okay, because the celebrity had called me a few times. I don't know if I told y'all, like, remember when I circled back to the celebrity for his birthday and I sent the birthday shout out and I mentioned that the celebrity did not, I saw that he read the message, okay, but he kept me on red, okay? So I saw that he read the message, but he kept me on red. Okay, that's what the youngins call it. You got kept on red. Okay, I mean I'm not I'm fine with it because the celebrities and Aquarius can be a little shady sometimes. Sometimes it can just ghost you for no reason. Okay, okay. But he circled back on Val. Okay, here we go. We're back. My phone just blacked out on me. Sorry, y'all. Sometimes it resumes and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, so Okay, is that better? Hey, Energy, how are you? Can you guys see me now? Okay. Maybe I should take off my Wi-Fi also so I don't have that problem, right? Let me see if I could take off my Wi-Fi so I'm just on data. How do you do this shit? Like, seriously? Okay, sometimes I'm buffering heavy. Yeah, let me take off my Wi-Fi. I'm gonna take off the Wi-Fi. Let's take off my Wi-Fi. I usually do all of this. Okay, so we're gonna take 222, y'all. I am okay. All right, so we're back. So we should be fine. I took off Wi-Fi and I took off the Bluetooth. Okay, so hopefully we're fine now. And so I was telling you guys that like they ghost you, right? Aquariuses are good for ghosting your ass. Okay, and he never circled back until like 2 weeks after his birthday. Then he circled back around Valentine's Day. I did not take his phone call. I did not take his phone call on Valentine's Day, however, when he circled back. And then he circled back again earlier this week. And then circle back again today. So today I decided to actually speak to him. So I remember how we talked about on Spiritual Conversations yesterday that this is going to be a season for calling people out on their shit. Remember we went through that whole slew yesterday. So this morning I had a very interesting conversation with him where I had to call him out on some shit, right? And I really had to tell him this morning that he is not a good friend. Like, you're fucking selfish. Your friendship is one-sided. And I don't have time for one-sidedness in my life, you know? So we had to have a very in-depth conversation today. And our conversations can be a little bit intense. So then he hit me with the famous, okay, you're right. And when somebody hits you with you're right, right, and then want to shift the conversation, that pisses me the fuck off, okay? Don't hit me with I'm right, but then you shut down my feelings and I can't express myself as to how I feel, okay? That aggravates me. So I had to go through that whole slew again. Like, you're not going to stop me from, expressing how I feel by saying you're right because you don't want to hear what I have to say, you know? So once again, we talked about that yesterday. People will be circling around and you are going to have, yep, that's that exactly. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about this, and we can talk about agreeing to disagree. But this is not the season for you to crank it too hard and tell me I can't express my feelings. That's not. Yeah, we're not doing that in this season. Okay. Um, Especially if I'm working on my shit. Like that. That wasn't my shit. Like, you needed to be told about your shit. Hey, Trudy. Did I say hi to Trudy already? I think I did. Okay, I have the chat up and running now so I can see everybody. Okay. Um, 222. Have anybody been seeing any sequences? Have anybody been seeing any sequences? Um, okay, my ex used to always say, okay, I was right, but never wanted to talk about anything important. Yeah, I don't like that because then nothing ever gets solved. Okay, Sam is saying 1, 2, 3. Okay, 10, 10, 10. Okay. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, and we got 10, 10, 10. And then you guys know that we have this energy coming up with the full moon in Aries. So we got the full moon, the new moon on the 24th, and the new moon is going to be in Aries, okay? Okay, Heem said, okay, 111, 11, 10, 10, and 333. I've been seeing 711 a lot, guys. 333 I've been seeing also. Okay. Hey, Kelly Kells. How are you? Kelly Kells, did you hear about the what I said about the celebrity? Kelly Kells was just like the oh, you didn't hear about the celebrity? Oh, okay. We'll talk about it behind the scenes. Okay. All right. So keep in mind that the new moon is on the 24th, but we will be having a meditation on Sunday, the 22nd. If you guys are interested, make your donation. Make sure that you include your email address so you can receive the private link. Okay. In these meditations, I go through explaining exactly what's going on collectively in the atmosphere, what you need to be paying attention to. I also do Reiki energy healing in these sessions. Okay. And we have a lot of fun, and a lot of times You can get activated in these sessions, or you can just really have an immense sense of peace. Okay, y'all like my shirt? I am so feeling this shirt. Y'all see what it says? It's not me. Y'all see what it says? It's not me. Okay, okay. It's not me. You know, it's not you, it's me, right? But it's mostly you. I'm just gonna point people to the shirt. That's just how I'm feeling right now. Okay, working on my shit over here. So if I point you in this direction, yeah, okay, working on this right here. Okay. Angela Moon, did you get my email? I responded to you, my love. Okay. I love it. Okay, I absolutely love it. But the next time you guys see it, it will not look like this because I'm going to funk it up. I'm gonna cut it up and do some funky stuff to it the next time I put it on. All right, so I want to talk about some decoding because Kalia, and I don't think Kalia jumped on here yet, but Kalia started watching. I think she told me she binged. If you looked in the comments, thank you, Carla. I think, hey Jasmine, hey Jesse, Jesse's in the house. We got Jesse and Heem in the house. Thank you guys so much for the masculine energy. Um, I think Kalia said she okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure you got it. I think Kalia said she binge watched Always a Witch. Okay, I have not watched season 2 yet of Always a Witch, so I can't comment or decode that. But season 1 was awesome. Okay, season 1 and Always a Witch taught you about the timelines on and the dimensions. It really taught you that everything is happening simultaneously. So if you pay attention to season 1 and Always a Witch, you can see that all the timelines are simultaneously happening at the same time. So the past, the present, and the future. Okay. I'm almost done with Lock and Key too. I'm going a little slow because I don't want to finish it. Okay. I think I'm probably on the second to last episode now of Lock and Key. I have not finished Altered Carbon yet. Okay. You're welcome, sweetie. I have not finished Altered Carbon yet, and I'll probably binge watch Always a Witch when I can't sleep this weekend. That's what I'm going to do. I'll probably binge watch that while I'm doing laundry or something. There's another one I wanted to tell you guys about. Um, and I haven't been able to push through that one because it's in the subtitles. Okay. So I haven't really been able to push through that one. I think it's called Greenfield. Okay. And it's in Spanish. I haven't been able to push through that one, but that one, if you can get through the subtitle, is based in like the Amazon jungle, and the whole concept of that one is really telling you that the trees speak. Everything that you need you can get. There is no lack of anything. Okay, there is no lack. See, yep, see, okay, so you watched it, right? Wasn't it powerful? Only that movie was really, really powerful. The series is powerful. However, yeah, it's the subtitle thing. Like, I haven't been able to get through all of it. Oh, there's another one. Fuck, what is it called? There's another one with the Spanish detective, um uh where this man is healing people in the village. I can't remember the name of it, but there's another really good one. Now, are there any movies that you guys want to talk about to decode? Because what I want to talk about today is signs and symbols. Let's get into signs and symbols. Okay, let's talk about signs and symbols and how you can pay attention to things that's going on. And I think I told you guys, Samantha said there is plenty of research proving that plants do in fact communicate with each other. Yeah. And then Sam, I was listening to something the other day, and the lady was talking about your plant guide, or the plant version of you, your plant essence. Okay, hey Latasha. You've been seeing a lot of symbols. Okay, so let's talk about symbols. Okay, the way that the universe communicates is through signs and symbols, as well as through sound and vibration. Okay, or pictures, images. Okay. That is why you can see a lot of the hieroglyphs are not so much in words, but they're also in pictures and images. Thank you, Trudy. Okay. Carla said, okay, let me see what Carla asked. Carla. Caller said, okay, can you break down emotional manipulation? Okay, I see that in my sign, and okay, and his Pisces and such. Okay, so perfect. Oh my God, that is a good question. Okay, and then we can probably link it back to the signs and the symbols. Okay, perfect. Okay, so emotional manipulation. All right. So one thing that or one sign that you can see of emotional manipulation is exactly what I said. What I was talking. I don't know if you heard what I said about the celebrity caller um when I started to express, that he was not a good friend and that he was selfish, that he just, wanted to take responsibility immediately and shut it down. Like, okay, you're right. I get it. You're right. I get it. That was then. Okay. Let's just move on. Right. So that is a part of me not being able to express myself emotionally. So if that person constantly shut down how you feel emotionally and you don't feel validated because they always make your feelings feel little, like it doesn't matter, or you're crazy, or that is a form of emotional manipulation. The silent treatment is a very big form of emotional manipulation when someone gives you the silent treatment. Okay, that is a big one of emotional manipulation. Okay, another way of emotional manipulation is the love bombing, and I don't know if you were here the last time when we talked about love bombing. Does everybody know what love bombing is? Okay. So call a love bombing is when they give you all of these love. Oh, my world can't live without you. You are the beat that makes my heart, beat, and all of that shit. Like all of the, you're the best woman in the world. All of the shit that women may want to hear. They just shower you with that. Okay. And the minute that you do not do or operate in the means that they think you should, they start to pull those compliments back. Okay. And sometimes it can even become verbally abusive. Oh, I can't deal with the silent fucking treatment. I'm telling you. Just tell me that my attitude stink. Just tell me that you mad. Just tell me that you don't like what the fuck I did. Like, tell me anything. That silent treatment, no. And I went through that. And let me also say something else. Hey Jay, how are you, sweetie? Let me also say something else, Carla. A lot of time with emotional and emotional abuse, you don't know that you're being emotionally abused until you're like dead smack in the center of that shit. Because it's not something that you see happening. Like it happens over time. Okay, it happens over time. So if you're the one that's constantly trying to fix things and save things, and this person just shuts down emotionally, and there's no communication, another one also, caller, is when they take away affection. Okay, so they pull away the affection also. All right, so now they're not as affectionate. This the back turn in the bed whenever they can't get their own way. Okay, it's just really, really taken away. Okay. Jess is saying, Jess is saying that that's what his ex was doing, gaslighting and bombing the shit out of him. So that's another one. The love bombing, the gaslighting, the silent treatment. Okay, for long bits of time. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. We in a house together. I can't deal with the silent treatment. What else? Let's see. Well, or trying to tell you the way, and I think I explained that, trying to tell you the way that you feel is not valid. Okay, trying to tell you your feelings are wrong is also a big thing. Okay, or you're wrong for feeling the way you feel. Okay, always trying to make you think that your feelings don't matter, or they're little, or the things that you focus on, in the grand scale of things, is like you crazy. You focus on the little things. Okay, or shit like you just too smart for your own good. Or this is another good one. You're always in your feelings. Okay, you're always in your feelings. That's another good one. Okay, when they tell you you're always in your feelings, this is why it's important, guys, for you to know yourself and to be able to check your own. Because then you'll know when it's your shit and when it's their shit. Okay, so this is why it's important. So all of those things, and this is why emotional abuse is not something that I said you can. It usually happens over bits of time, because a lot of times you take a lot of these situations as miscommunication, and I need to show a little bit more love. Maybe I need to do things differently. Okay, so Justice saying he had to learn, from the cloud of confusion. Yeah, okay. It's about, yeah. And another thing that I'm learning, Carla, and just this is just me personally, right? Because I gave like my story yesterday about the trauma that I had to face over the weekend. Even facing that trauma, what that taught me is, although I had to face that trauma, I'm still in a position where I still don't have to put up with things that I don't want anymore. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm now tapped into myself that so I can suss out the bullshit. And I told y'all, there's signs. Like there's signs for when so the new thing is, anyone that messages me on this dating site and you do not have a picture, I don't fucks with you, because to me that's a sign of a cheater. It's the fucking dating site. Why you don't got no picture up? Okay, so that's, I'm just saying. So what I'm saying to you is there's signs, caller, and sometimes they come as little innuendos, but if we're aware of who we are and we know what we want and value in a relationship, you can kind of pick up the little innuendos, because it happens over a period of time. Let's see. Right, because if you don't know yourself, they'll make you try to think, yeah, like you're overreacting. Absolutely. Uh-huh. Yep, Jess is saying, and now it's interesting because Jess is a masculine energy. Jess is a dude, and he's saying she made him out to be crazy. Okay, yep. Yep, to all his friends and family members. And then, yep, see, this is now, Jazz. I don't know if you were on here, Jess, when we talked about the incubus and the succubus energy. Okay, I don't know if you were on here when we talked about that, right, Jess? We talked. Hey, Aisha. We talked about the incubus and the succubus energy, just which is people. Well, the succubus would be the females that drain you. Okay, you wasn't, so succubus energy would be the females that drain your life force sexually. Like they literally come in and they drain you. Okay, they come in and they feed off your energy. Okay, and they feed off of your love. They feed off of your sex. Okay, and this is how they drain you. Okay, the incubus will be the male version of that. Okay, they drain you sexually. Okay, now the reason why I bring that up, Jess, the reason why I bring that up, Jess, is because I really want the males on here to be mindful of that energy. Okay, be very mindful of that energy. All right, women. Some women are just like as bad as some men. There is no all men are cheaters type phase and all women young. Because let's just be honest, okay? And I'm gonna be really honest with you. If you want to learn how to cheat, and I'm speaking to the men that's on here, if you want to learn how to cheat, you need to get with a woman. If a woman is cheating, you ain't never gonna know unless she wants you to know. Okay. If a woman is cheating, the only way you finding out is if she wants you to know. Okay. If she don't want you to know, you're not gonna know she cheating. Right. So which makes that even more I'm gonna say, which makes that even more probably traumatic to men when they find out, because we are very good at what we do, honey. Okay, so if we don't want you to know anything, you not gonna know shits. Okay, but best believe if you find out we cheating, it's because we want you to know. Okay, if you find out a woman is cheating, it's because she wants you to know, or she just don't give a fuck. Okay, all right, but if she has some care about your feelings, all right, you're not gonna find out. Okay, and she not gonna change her routine. You still gonna get the same type of sex, you still gonna get the same type of attention, you still gonna get the same type of attitude. She's still gonna be hanging with the girls, or maybe not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, exactly. Everybody's still gonna get the same type of love and attention. Okay, but women are the best cheaters. We can teach classes on how to cheat. Okay, real talk. Okay, we can teach classes on how to cheat. Let me see what Jesse said. um the other one I can't take is you're crazy, you're being stupid, or the ever popular calm down. Yeah, Sam. Sam, mine says you're too smart for your own good. Okay? The you're too smart for your own good. Oh, I can't stand that. Okay, so just says, do Sagittarius and me as a Scorpio go through weird dynamic of empath and narcissist? Okay. Now let me so you see okay, so So this is the thing between so let's talk about this for a second, the energy between the Sagittarius and the Scorpio, right, Jess? Okay. Sagittarius are very, very perceptive, right? Very intuitive, very perceptive. That's fire energy. So not only do they have the intuitive energy, they also have a lot of intense and passionate energy, right? And like low key, them fire signs could be them fire signs could, be a little freaky too, like low key, right? Now, the thing about Sagittarius, however, is Sagittarius are very perceptive, but Sagittarius don't always know that not everything you think or you see you should say, right? So sometimes they speak, rather bluntly and maybe even out of turn. And it's not, and the interesting thing, so now this is the interesting thing, right? Usually, right, if they're mature with that shit, 9 times out of 10 what they telling you is on point and it's true. Like, it's on point and it's true, right? Because they're very, very perceptive. They're very, very perceptive. Okay. And then you have the Scorpios that are also extremely perceptive. So the next thing about a Scorpio is, let me clue y'all in on a Scorpio, okay? Because I'm a Scorpio sun. Um, a Scorpio could have you figured out, right, and know that you full of fuck and you full of shit, and we don't have to tell you shit. We will just let you operate in your fuck. We don't have to tell you shit. We know you full of shit. We know exactly what position you play in. We will have you play that position, but you will never get in the inner circle. Never get in the inner circle. And a Scorpio will also ditch your ass, and you won't even know that your ass is ditched. Like, you peace out, and you won't even know that we done ditched your ass. You can't find us. Like, we going and you can't find us. Okay. My twins are Sagittarius. And I'm telling. And then another thing about Scorpios too is Scorpios could be the most vindictive and revengeful of the zodiac signs. Okay. Like, we could get very, very vindictive and revengeful. Okay. Because we will sit and plot. And it could be years if we need to. And best believe that we gonna plot and find you at your weak spot, because we would have already discovered what your weak spot is. Okay, so I'm telling y'all right now, Scorpios have you figured out, because we very intuitive. So a lot of times, we read you and you don't even know that we've read you, because we won't say anything. We'll just let you keep operating in fuckery. We won't say anything. So when you got a Scorpio and a Sag that's both intuitive and see things, y'all probably stay calling each other out on your shit. Y'all's what? And then I could even imagine like how that's coming across, because the Scorpios could be blunt and the Sagittariuses could be blunt. So y'all probably both be staying in y'all feelings. Yes. Okay. Um, Let me see. Jay said I was married to a fire sign. Man, never again. That man had no tact and no duplicity. Oh no! Oh my goodness! Oh shit! Jess said she was sneaky as fuck. Okay, so wait, was Jess? Are you the Scorpio? Let me go back up. I want to see who the Scorpio was. Um. Uh. Carla said, I've spent my Pisces season reflecting and listening to you, and I realized that I'm trying to move forward, and because of my past betrayal, I'm learning to trust again, and I don't see us moving ahead. Like, if you're not, this is the thing, like, if you know you can't, like, real talk. Oh, so okay, so Jess is a Scorpio. Okay, so Jess, you already know Jess. Jess, I'm pretty sure that you kind of sensed when she was moving out of order before she even moved out of order. You was already feeling that fucking energy before she did shit, right? Because what you don't understand too, and this is why I love Scorpios. What you don't understand about Scorpios is we have you figured out. Like, real talk, we have your ass figured out. Like, real talk, right? And see, Jess said he did. He did. Yeah, we'll have you figured out. Like, every inch of you, from your facial expression to the sex, like, we on point. And if any one of those things are out of fucking order, yeah, we sense that shit. We do. We sense that shit. Okay, we sense that shit. Like, yeah. Okay, so Capricorn Sun, you got some philosophers on your hand. Them twins. Yes, Energy said, I think Scorpios get intuitive messages crossed sometimes. Oh my goodness. Energy, you're not wrong. We can be in our head. That's the one thing. We can create a whole narrative, right? We can create a whole narrative. Okay. However, when we know that we know that we know that we know energy, we just know. When we know that we know that we know, we just know. This is why it's important for you to know your shit, because if you're dealing with your shit, right, energy, and you get an intuitive sense to come in, you're going to trust that intuitive part of you because you know that, okay, this is not my shit, right? But I agree with you. Sometimes we can get up in our heads a little bit too much. And a lot of that energy is because we like to go to the depth of things to understand things. So the deeper, we need to understand things at exactly down to the minuscule, like how this shit work. How do you put this whole shit together? What makes this tick? That's like a Scorpio. We want to know what, yeah, we want to know the fucking user's manual to you. What is a user's manual to you? How do you function? How do you tick? Why do you do what you do? How do you, yeah. We want to know all of you, okay, on all levels. A Scorpio will have sex that one last time and burn. Oh, hello. Jay ain't lying. I always get downloads, especially when I meditate. So see, okay, and a lot. Oh, just so y'all know, okay, new moon happening in Aries on the 24th, so there will be downloads coming in, guys. Okay, now because so let's talk about the moon for 1 second. Hello, Maria, my love. How are you? Let's talk about the moon for 1 second. Okay, so whether you call the moon a portal, or whether you call the moon a satellite, okay, or whether you call the moon a moon, like a planet, and is an asteroid, and whatever you call the moon, okay. The one thing that we are quite aware is the moon governs emotions, okay, whether it's being governed by a satellite, whatever, it governs your emotions, okay. Why is that important? Okay. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Maria. The reason why it is important for you to know that the moon governs your emotions is because that is going to tell you how to feel, right? And how you feel is how you manifest and produce things in this third dimensional realm. Okay. Now, um, this new moon that's coming up is important because it's the first new moon for the new zodiac calendar year, okay. And it's interesting, like and I'm pretty sure I haven't watched any of the astrologers to see what's popping, okay. So this is all intuitive, and so this is coming out intuitively, but what I can say, and I'm pretty sure once I go check, everybody's going to be on the same consensus, okay. Not only is the spring equinox happening in Aries, right? However, the spring equinox is like transitioning to Aries because the spring equinox is on the 19th, and I think Aries season starts on the 21st. So it's transitioning into that Aries season, and then we have that new moon happening in Aries also. Why is that important? I explained to you guys in the last previous video that Aries signifies yourself, okay. Aries is where your personality dwells. That's your first house, okay. So if you guys want to gain more information, you would want to study the first house of the zodiac so you can get an understanding of what archetype that is responsible for, right. The reason why I'm bringing this up to you guys is because you are not just responsible for mastering your own birth date sign. You are responsible for mastering all 12 of the zodiac signs, because all 12 of the zodiac signs are facets of your psyche. Hence, I talked about Lock and Key, the movie, and the villain, is going around collecting all of these keys. Really, what she's doing is collecting facets of herself. She's collecting herself. She's putting herself back together. She's coming into herself. She's going within, okay? So all 12 of these zodiac signs are really all 13, okay, and the 13th represents you are the 13th, the dot in the middle, okay. So all 12 of these energy, okay, or all 13 of these energy patterns. Hey Kalia, sweetie, how are you? I choose to love myself. Hello, yes. Okay. How do I tap into that? How do you tap into make the question a little bit more clearer for me? Jesse, if you can, please. Um, so, so, um, the zodiac sign. So let me see. Do I have this book here? Mhm. I'm trying to think about where I have the book. Where did I put the book? I want to. Okay, so maybe let me show you guys something. Um, I want to show you guys something. This is important. Let me see if I can find my notes here. Okay. Huh. Where's all of my, like, I am missing some notes. I am missing some notes. And, oh, wait, is this it? No, this is not it. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I really wanted to show you guys this diagram so you can get a understanding of what I'm talking about. No, it's not there. I can't find the freaking diagram. But okay. Maybe I can show you with this one. Where did I put the diagram? I wish I could find it. Okay. Maybe I can show you guys with this one. Okay. So, if you look at the body, right? Each one of these chakras represent a portal, okay? And each one of these portals, right, is governed by a zodiac sign or a house, okay? Why is that important? That is important because if you understand the placement of the zodiac sign and you understand where the house placement is, you understand what energy field or what archetype governs that particular portal, okay? So let me just make it simple. So let me start with something simple. On this particular one, you see where we have the heart chakra, okay? What governs the heart chakra, the two signs that govern, or the two planets, right? And the two signs that governs your heart chakra will be Leo and Cancer, okay? Leo and Cancer governs your heart chakra. Why is that important for you to know, right? That's important for you to know because Leo rules your will and your strength, okay? That's the ego and the will. And Cancer governs your feelings, okay? So basically, okay, your feelings is going to tell your will what the fuck to do, okay? This is why your heart chakra, okay, is responsible for manifestation. Your heart chakra is your true brain. Your true brain. I'm sorry. This is your compass, okay? This is why no matter what type of spiritual text that you go through, they always tell you to guard your heart because it is the flow of issues of all life. This is how you manifest your heart chakra, okay? Now, get the science to this shit because there's a science behind of this shit, okay? So the science to this shit is if your heart chakra is governed, right? If your heart chakra is governed by the sun and the moon, right? Because like I said, Leo is ruled by the moon. I'm sorry, the sun. Leo's ruled by the sun. Okay, that's who's ruled by the sun, Leo, right? And the moon is ruled by Cancer. Okay, so you have the sun and the moon that governs your heart chakra, which is Leo and Cancer, right? Leo represents your will, your ego. Okay, that's your strength. Okay, so your will and your ego, right? Ego is going to put you in limitation, right? Free will, your free will tells you what to do. Okay, just so you know. All right, so pay attention to the science here, right? However, right? However, there's still let me take the science one science deeper, okay? The sun represents the masculine energy, right? The moon represents the feminine energy, okay? So I want you guys to get the connection with this. Why is it important for you to pay attention to your feelings? Because you also have the fucking moon in your body. Okay, and if the fucking moon rules and govern your emotions, you need to pay attention to your own moon in your body. Okay, because your moon, aka your heart chakra, is going to tell your sun, okay, aka your heart chakra, right, how to project. Okay, how to project. Are we projecting with our ego, right, or are we projecting with our will? Right? So this is why it's important for you guys to understand the makeup of this shit. This shit is real. There's a science to it. There's a science to this. Okay, now if you go into the astrological correspondence of Leo and what Leo rules, they'll tell you Leo rules the heart. Okay? Leo rules the heart. Leo also rules the back, and it rules the strength. Okay. Now, if you go in to see what Cancer rules the breast and the stomach. Okay. Now, why is that important? Right now, the stomach. Let's talk about the stomach. Let's talk about what's going on in the stomach, right? The stomach governs your sacral chakra and your solar plexus. And just so you know, those are also planetary alignment within your body. So you know how I say you can find all of this information in your body, honeys? You are the fucking walking solar system. You are the fucking walking solar system, right? You are the walking solar system. And each one of your solar system or your chakra points govern a particular portal or a particular energy gateway. If that energy is blocked, you show deficiency. If it has too much energy flowing through that chakra, you can show excessive energy, right? So there's so much things that you guys have to start to put into correlation. So even now even let me tell you something, how why this is relevant. Okay, let me circle back and tie this into why and how all of this is relevant. Okay, I'm gonna drop another one for y'all. Dark Crystal. How many of y'all watch Dark Crystal on here? And I did not go back to the one like in the 70s. I've only watched the new one that they just recently released. Okay, they just recently released, I think, a couple of months ago, last year sometime. Dark Crystal. It could have been earlier this year on Netflix. Okay. Okay. So Kalia said she finished. Okay. So now, um, okay, so you guys have watched okay, so if you've watched Dark Crystal, right, I want you guys to pay attention to something. Do you guys remember that there's a lot of symbolism in this movie? First of all, we want to pay attention to the color of the dark crystal, right? Remember, it was like that purple color, right? At one point, right? And then it started turning dark. So let's do two things here. Remember, we talked about dark matter yesterday, right? Or even if you want to think about out of darkness comes light, okay? Okay. You know what y'all should also watch? And I don't know if they pulled it off of Netflix yet. If you have not watched it, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be pulling that shit off of Netflix soon. Okay. AI, no, OA, I think it's called, or AOA. I think it's called OA. O and an A. Okay. Um, yeah, what is AAAW, Kalia? Okay, so yeah, so if you have not watched OA yet, you need to watch it because I'm pretty sure they're gonna pull that. I'm pretty sure they're gonna pull that. Okay, so okay, Aisha, you're watching it. Okay, so the break now, Aisha, do you see? First of all, let me just tell y'all something. Do you see how they were fucking tapping into people's shit? Do you see? That shit is heavily fucking coded, and it's not just one aspect of the code. That shit is like they intertwine all of the fucking matrix and symbolism in that one, right? And if I can be honest with y'all, I kind of uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. And but did you also start to see, I want y'all to pay attention to what's going on. Like, this is why it's important for you to be mindful of your own feelings, because if you're not mindful of your own feelings, you're gonna be taught and told what to feel, and then you don't have any recollection or any memory of your own shit. So basically, if you are not keyed in, like, they coming in and snatching shit from you. Like, like, this is why a lot of people are coming on alignment. They're literally telling you what to feel and what to think. So bottom line, and I'm not gonna get sidetracked. What I want you guys to know is that you have the full zodiac system in your body, and each one of these points is representing a different psyche within your body. Okay. And each psyche is represented to a different strength or a different superpower that you have. Okay. So even if I'm going biblical, hey, been there, did been there jump on? Oh, it's in the G is saying been there. Okay. um or I lost my train of thought. So each chakra point is responsible for a different part of your psyche, a different part of your superpower. Y'all know, like when even when you go to Jesus, he talked about greater things that I can do than you can do more. A lot of people, what's happening now, you have you know, like the telepathic, you know, people's telepathic gifts are coming on point. Okay. And can I say something? I think a lot of people, and I know one person, I know one person in real time whose Kundalini energy started to rise, and it kind of put them in some type of psychosis, right? And it even led them to the mental ward. Like they wound up in the mental ward because their Kundalini started to activate. They were not grounded enough, okay? Um, and they got caught in between dimensions, and they wound up in the fucking psych ward. This is true story, okay? True story. Um, now they have to take medication for this, right? Now, because I was aware of what was going on, I sent this person the video. Look at what's going on. You need to find a holistic. And let me just tell y'all something. Also, there are doctors out here that is very aware of what the fuck is going on and that are treating this stuff. Okay, so there are doctors out here. There are psychologists out here now that understand that people's kundalini energy is awakening, and it's starting to cause psychosis where they're hearing voices from different dimensions. So they're treating this differently. Okay, so if you know anyone, okay, that was normal just a couple of months ago, and all of a sudden they went into a full-blown like nervous fucking breakdown and shit, okay, sometimes what you may deem as crazy could be a spiritual awakening. And I was listening to this young lady from the UK, and she had a breakdown and wound up in the mental hospital too for a little while. But now her gift pushed her through that. So now she's able to do all types of wonderful spiritual shit because of that. So I'm just saying to all of you guys, like, this shit that we're talking about is real, is happening. You don't have to believe it. You don't, you know. But I'm quite sure that a lot of people have some type of indication that there's something going on, or even if you can't articulate it, even if you can't put it into words, there's something going on. Example, the fucking number sequence. Why do I keep seeing the same sequence of numbers, you know? Why do I keep waking up at the same time? Why is there always that blue hummingbird every time I look out of my window? Why do I keep seeing, you know, like, for example, I pay attention to things. I was on the road yesterday, and all I saw driving in front of me, behind me, around me was white cars. That's all I saw. Just white cars, white trucks, white Jeeps, you know. And then I heard a whisper. Then I just heard a whisper. Yeah, you're being protected. All of those whites that you see there for you. I swear, I couldn't see no other color, just white behind. And I'm like, what the? It was so much to the point that I took notice, because all I was seeing was white car, white truck, white van. It was so much. It was so intense that I had to take notice, because that wasn't normal. Like, what the fuck? Like, where the hell did all of these white vehicles come from? You know? And immediately as I asked that, right, my spirit guy said, "Oh no, those are your protectors. They're there for you." Yeah, you see white, but that's protection, you know? So just be mindful. There's a lot of things going on that you may not be able to articulate or to put your fingers on, but it don't mean that the shit is not real. Look at the fucking movies. Like, they're telling you all of this shit in the movies, okay? And I heard that they're about to bring out another Avatar, y'all. And I heard, so, and go back and watch fucking Avatar, the blue people. Go back and watch Avatar, the blue people, okay? Go back and watch Avatar the Blue People. All right. Another good one, and I have not watched a couple of seasons. I think I only got up to like season 3. I don't know if they've gone past season 3, but I think it's Dark Matter on Netflix is also a really good one if you want to look at dimension jumping. Okay, these people will jump in dimensions through clones. Okay, that's a really another good one. Dark Matter, I think, is what it's called. Uh, so let's see. Um, Yep, go back and watch Avatar. Yep. Okay, so KJ said, "Yep, Avatar 2. I'm waiting. I'm waiting." And can I tell y'all something also? If you are into Japanese anime, because I have a rainbow baby, he's rainbow and crystal. And he is heavy into Japanese anime, heavy into Japanese anime. And I am not oblivious to the fact of what's going on. Japanese anime is fucking loaded with the mysteries. I swear to y'all not. Go look at Japanese anime, okay? And there's some of them that's in English if you don't do subtitles, okay? But Japanese anime is loaded, okay? Loaded with spiritual gems and knowledge. These motherfuckers, they tell listen, they teach you about your chakras and the powers that you can use, okay? Now, let me also say something to you, Jay. And I don't know if this is something that you've got. Oh wait, there's somebody on here. Is anybody on here a Reiki practices or Reiki or does any type of Reiki healing besides myself? Do we have any Reiki masters or any Reiki healers on here? Do we have any energy healers on here? Just as my brother wife just did that yesterday. Okay. Okay. My friends accumulated. I use a checklist of my triggers. Now oh wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Angela Moon is saying that there was a list accumulated about her triggers. Now let me ask you a question, Angela Moon. Is that helpful now? I'm planning to get Reiki trained and certified. I can see that. I can see that only you. Yeah, you need to learn how to you're definitely both you and I don't know if Kalia has already has her training, but Kalia's gonna need to learn how to move energy too. Okay, Jay, you're practicing now. Okay, so all right, I want to master Reiki healing though. Yeah, okay. So Kalia, yeah, because I see Angela Moon, Kalia, as well as Jay. Right? Let me just tell y'all something. Because I see the three of y'all with balls of energy in your hand. Y'all have balls of energy. So y'all will definitely need to study some Reiki because y'all will you will literally see the ball. Y'all have that gift to literally see energy. I don't know if any of you have already started to see energy. Jane, massage therapy is really good because you can heal people with your hands like that, and they don't even need to know that that's what you're doing. Yep, you can. You can. So Jane, one of the ways to know if you have healing hands is your palms are going to activate, Jane. Okay, especially when there's downloads coming through. If you're in a meditative state, your palms will come online and they will come and they'll feel like fire coming out of the palms of your hands. So healers normally have an indication because their palms burn, like their palms get on fire, and you'll know the difference. Like right now mine is starting to activate, so you know the difference, Jane. Okay, you know the difference there. You can't mistake it. And we've had people whose palms have activated while we've been on here. So like right now my palms are activated, so this is how I know I'm amongst other healers too. Because usually when my gift starts to activate, if I'm in connection with other healers, their gift starts to activate also. Okay. All right. Angela, that doesn't matter. Okay, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You can also do. So let me. Okay, so I go in and I do like chakra work on myself, and there's something. Your palms are hot too. Yeah, mine's are hot too. Okay, thank you, Trudy. What time did I jump on? Okay, so we're coming up to an hour. All right. Thank you. Trudy, I'm gonna jump off at 3:30 and then sign back on again after 6:30 tonight. Cause then that would be like a little like an hour and a half. And I gotta jump off because I gotta do a few videos today to get the other signs out. So your palms of your hands are gonna activate. But Angela, what I hear for you is you may want to get some what do they call that? um Guys, you know when they have there's a special massage. I don't know if it's an acupuncture massage. Reflex, I think it's reflex therapy is what I'm hearing, Angela. Reflex therapy. Okay. um I have a Skype doctor's appointment at 3:45. Okay, yeah. I'm also hearing reflex therapy, okay? Reflex therapy. So that's when they go in to your pressure points and they actually start to activate, I guess, the pressure points. Like right now, this pressure point here, I can feel it all the way through here. And they go in to start activating, yeah, reflect up, yep, there you go, flexology. Boop, yep, that's it, okay? Do go and try to get an appointment for your hands. All right, Spirit is saying that is going to help you a lot. Okay, try to get an appointment for your hands so they can get up in there to get that muscle. Okay, get that muscle moving. All right, and also I don't know why I'm hearing pomegranate, Angela. I don't know what that means or how that resonates with you, but I'm hearing pomegranate. And when I hear pomegranate, immediately I go to like antioxidants, right? Especially within the red family, okay? Especially within the red family, but definitely. And Angela, do Groupon. I wouldn't spend a lot of money. Groupon, go get on Groupon, right? And do reflexology, and they have good deals. So you can test it out, okay? And you can find a nice deal where you don't have to spend a lot of money for like 45 minutes on just someone, and that's really what that is. It's a deep tissue massage, right? For the muscles in your hands that you can't really get to. So they get up in there, okay? And that should help relax that and bring a lot of that flex. Okay. For may have to wait a few months for a massage though. Okay. Well, just work on it. Look at Groupons because sometimes you can get a good deal, but you don't have to use it for like 6 months. Okay. So you may wanna just try Groupon and see what you can get from there. Just as saying the lines on my palms are all even. Does that mean anything? Yes, Jess. All the lines in your palm means something. I am just not versed enough to explain to you what that means. I don't know if we have any palm readers on here. If we have any palm readers on here, you guys can definitely let Jess know what that means. Jess, that is something that I am interested in, and eventually I will study it. I just got so much going on right now. The Dark, very good. Okay, Jean, is that a show? The Dark, is that a show? And if it's a show, can you let us know where we can find it? Okay, so Jasmine is saying, how do you guys handle third eye expansion headaches? I've been getting bad headaches since the full moon. You can ask them to turn it down and drink plenty of water. You need to hydrate. You need to hydrate and drink plenty of water, hydrate, and you can ask them to turn it down. Okay? Okay, so Jane said they teach you Reiki and acupuncture, all of that in. Oh, see, okay, so that's perfect, Jane. So you already have, okay, so you already have a sense of how the energy flows in the body. That's awesome. So do you have do your palms activate also? Oh, it might hurt the arthritis. Okay, all right. I'm not a doctor, Angela, so I can't, I can only tell you what spirit says. So definitely, by all means, you want to check with your regular doctor, okay? I'm just going to tell you what spirit is bringing through, but make sure you speak to your regular doctor first and obviously do your research and, oh my goodness, there. So let me see. What did Jasmine say? Okay, yeah. Kalia said spiritual bath, H2O, soothe the music for the headache. Okay, so Kalia got it, okay? Kalia got it. Yeah. You're going to have to definitely hydrate. Okay. When these downloads are coming in, please hydrate yourself. Okay. With these downloads, you got to hydrate. That's going to be important. Okay. You want to hydrate and you want to try and get as much rest as possible too. All right. That's going to be important. Okay. Just as saying, I kind of lost on my journey. I've been looking into Starseed because I fit the description of I am FJ empath, intuitive, rough upbringing like me. Okay, yeah. Just can I tell you something? People like us are never misunderstood. Okay, so let me just okay, so let's just clear okay, so let's talk about something spiritually, family. Let's talk about something here, spiritually for the community, okay? If you are an empath and you were gifted, right, some of the signs and some of the ways you can know that this is just your path is you are usually going to be misunderstood. People just not going to understand you. Okay, you're just going to be misunderstood. Okay, oftentimes you don't really have a lot of close friends. You don't have a lot of people. And if you do have a lot of people, you still, you come out, but then you go back in. You're often really introverted, very in yourself. Okay, always like inner self, listen. I'm trying to be in tuned. Okay, um, you're going to be viewed as the weird one because you don't think like people do, and you don't process things like people do. Okay, you're also going to feel things. All right, and sometimes you feel things like, for example, the other day, I went to cut my dad's fingernails, and like he hit the fingernail, so under the fingernail, you know how the nail lifted and that hurts and it bleeds. And as I was going to cut the fingernail, every time I cut the fingernail and it clipped, I can feel the pain that he would feel in his nail radiate through my body. I literally would feel, right, his pain. Okay, so there is a also you feel things, right? And this is why I don't watch a lot of the news, and this is why certain movies I don't, I can't watch unless I'm watching for knowledge. I just can't, but there's also a level of feeling where it's not, oh my God, I'm so sorry. No, 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 no. You literally, like it's happened to you. You feel it. Okay. So that's another indication. All right. Another thing is for a lot of people is you can't be around a lot of people. Okay. You can't be around a lot of people. Okay. That's not necessary for you. You don't need to be around a crowd of people. Okay. Another thing is you gravitate towards the stars. You're always looking at the heavens. You're always looking at the stars. Like the heavens just, you're just curious about what's happening up there. So you're into stargazing, sun gazing. Really big in nature. Okay. A lot of us are really big on nature also. We don't know why. We just like the outdoors. Okay. There's something about animals and plants and stuff that just intrigues us. Okay. um, and some of us also you hear people's thoughts, and you can't figure out why, or you just know what people's thinking and you can't figure out why. Okay, so there's all these wonderful things going on that would make us, like back in the days, you would think you're crazy or you don't want to tell nobody you hear voices because then you might be a little 730. Now we know that that's normal, right? That's normal. That's normal, especially where we are right now. Okay. I think it's Rihanna and Eminem that says that they're friends with the monsters and the voices inside of their head, right? Y'all know how I feel about those spellings and stuff. I know how. This is why you see some impacts. Like it's so much to the point, just that some impacts. Like me personally, I'm West Indian, right? And every year in New York, they do the West Indian Day Parade, right? And I can't attend that. That's too much people. That's way too much fucking people. That's too much energy, and I can't attend that, right? So I don't really, I can't, like, if I have an event to do and I need to go and I need to perform, like, at an event, or I need to speak at an event, right? And I need to meet people, I'm going to do that, right? If the energy is good, I can sit there, right? But when I'm out in the collective and the energy is too fucking, like, I can't take crowds of people like that. I'm gonna need to go. I'm gonna need to go. I can't do that. So things like finding me, like little things. Let me give you an example. Thank you. Capricorn said, "Big up West Indies." Let me give you another example. Even standing on the line at the airport waiting to get checked in. If you stand too close to me, I can fucking feel you. I can. I've had to turn around and say to people, personal space. Like, I don't need you. Like, if you step into my auric field, I fucking feel that shit. And sidebar, I think that's what Jesus meant when he said, who touched me? I don't think nobody physically touched Jesus. He felt somebody walked into his energy space, because if you are super sensitive to energy, you can fucking feel when someone steps into your 3 field of personal space. You can tell when they step into your auric field. You feel it. You feel it. Okay. So You're gonna have to learn how to protect your energy, guys. That's gonna be very, very important as we are walking through this time. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. Trudy's Jamaican. Petition over here. um, yeah, I'm with you, Aisha. I can't, like, even when I'm online, Aisha. You know what I do? I don't stand straight in the line. I stand like off on the side, so no one is standing directly in front of me. And then what I have noticed, let me tell y'all. I can notice some. Hey Celeste, okay, thanks, Jean. Jean said it's Netflix. Okay, guys. Jean mentioned a movie. Let me scroll back up to get the movie. Now, The Dark. Okay, Jean mentioned The Dark, and it's on Netflix. Okay. There are also people that you have to be mindful, because I've been in the lines at time and I've literally changed my position. And as I change my position, this person also changed their position. And I know immediately you're a fucking energy vampire. You're fucking, you need, if I turn left and sideways, why the fuck you turn left on fucking sideways? Why? You standing right in my ass and I move sideways and your ass gonna turn sideways with me? You're a fucking energy vampire. You're an energy vampire. Like, you are literally standing in my auric field right now, and you are pulling my fucking energy. Okay? Yeah. You are pulling my energy. I fucking hate that shit. I hate that shit. Because you feel it. So if you're an empath, you feel that shit. Like, this is not a joke. You literally fucking feel people trying to drain your energy. And that shit is not a good feeling. It feels fucking nasty and weird. It's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. I don't like that shit. So I tend not to stand in people's. Yes. Yeah. Cindy said it's draining. Hey, Cindy. It's draining. That shit is so fucking draining. Right? So protect your energy. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. Okay? That's gonna be important. So thank you, Kalia. So let me just explain this to you guys. Those of you that are new to the channel, okay? Those of you that are new to the channel, I talk about the narcissists. I talk about the energy vampires, which you guys know. But I also want you guys to be mindful of the Hazels and the fucking Gargamels. Okay, Hazel. Okay, that's the chick or the dude that every time you see they ass, they got some negative, passive aggressive shit to say. These motherfuckers don't never got nothing kind to say. They always got some fucked up shit to say about why you can't do shit, why shit ain't never gonna turn out right, why you're about to fucking die, why you're about to lose your shit. They always got some fuckery. They nothing good. Okay, that's Hazel. Every time you see Hazel's ass, he always got some negative shit. She always got some negative shit. That's Hazel. Okay. Gargamel, however, okay, Gargamel come find your ass and stomp your good shit out, okay? You Smurf over here singing your happy fucking song, and Gargamel coming to find your ass and stomp you out, okay? So Gargamels are the people that come looking for your ass to tell you why your shit ain't gonna work, okay? Why ain't nothing never ever good gonna happen to your ass, okay? They come find you. All right, so please understand that, okay? Right now, the energy that we're in, okay, and sidebar, Gargamels could be the friend that you talk to every day that call you after her fucked up day and dump all of her fuckery on you and don't want to hear nothing about the shit that about your day. Okay? Please understand that. Please understand that. Okay? So some of you got Gargamels every day. They find your ass to rain on your parade. All the spiritual work that you done spent the day doing in meditation, listening to affirmations and shit. You done spend fucking 5 minutes on the phone with Gargamel. Then you got to go back again and redo all that fucking work that you just did. Because you done fucked with Gargamel and shared your dreams and shit with Gargamel. And Gargamel done stomp your shit out. Yeah, no, okay? So please understand that, okay? Where can I find out about Hazels and Gargamels? Jesse, that's just something I made up. That's just something for the community. Jesse, that's just something for the community. So we just coined. Okay, so let me tell y'all where Hazel and Gargamel came from, okay? Hazel and Gargamel came from a real life Hazel in my life, okay? All right, that came from a real life Hazel, okay? So she got called Hazel. I think Kelly gave her that nickname. And then she fucking graduated to Gargamel, okay? Then she graduated to Gargamel, all right? She started out as Hazel, and then she graduated to Gargamel. So the whole analogy is just, you remember Gargamel from the Smurfs, how the Smurfs used to be? Now, mind you, the Smurfs was blue. Blue represents communication, right? The blue represents, so you in the Smurf village, and the Smurfs is always singing, cooking, baking, fixing shit. They in Happy Land. But don't Gargamel go looking for the fucking Smurfs to smash their ass out. That shit, yeah, some real shit. Let me see. Jess said, I think you should make that a thing. Okay, all right. Pound Jess. He said, okay, I'm gonna go with Jess. Jess say I should make it a thing. All right. Yeah, so that's Jess. So whenever we talk about Hazels and Gargamel, that's who we talking about. Okay, that type of energy. All right. Jay said that's why I cut their asses off. I'm telling you. You gotta when you answer that phone, especially if you got love for the person and you just can't take that negative ass conversation, you hit them with it from jump. Hey girl, what's up? I only got 5 minutes, but I want to make sure you good. So when they start with that bullshit, oh girl, I gotta go. Yeah, don't entertain all of that. Now is not the time to entertain that. Now is not the time to entertain that. Yes, the new moon. Okay. Oh, thank you, Kimberly, because I want to make sure I get you guys this information, and then I'm gonna jump off. Okay. Because it's 3:30. I will be back on later this evening for spiritual. They're draining. Yes. Draining as fuck. You were right. Um, the reason why I want you guys to pay attention to the new moon is because it is happening in Aries. Aries represents the first house, okay, of the zodiac sign. It is the beginning of the zodiac calendar year, and it is not by coincidence that the fucking year is starting off with the new moon in its first house. That is double powerful energy that's coming in. We talked about that last week when I told you guys as we're stepping into Aries season. If you don't even know how to figure how you're going to get shit done, that's not the problem. But you just need to be sure by Aries season, you know exactly where you stand and where you want your life to go, okay? Because the universe will support you if you're standing in that energy. You don't have to figure it out right then. You need to know that you know that you know that you know that you know that you're on a new timeline and you're not dealing with the old negative, dense, heavy shit anymore, okay? And the energy will support you. You don't have to try to figure it out, but you need to be sure. You can't be fucking wavering, which means that you can't want to break up with the nigga and still sleep with. Oh, sorry, I said nigga. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay. You can't you can't you can't want to sleep with homeboy or homegirl, right, and want to end the relationship. That's not gonna work. So if you were still sleeping with someone and you know it needs to end, you may have to split the ties. Okay, you're gonna have to split the ties. Okay, Cindy, that came from speaking to I had a conversation with a celebrity earlier. I'm just saying, okay? If I offended anyone, listen, I'm black. That's how it rolls sometimes, okay? And then also, let me also key you guys in about that word, okay? I'm gonna drop you all a little knowledge. This is why knowledge is key, okay? The original root word of that is originated from king and queen status, okay? And I know that word now is indicated as something demeaning and it's, like the bottom of the pit. But when you take it back to the original word, it goes back to negas, okay? Which is queen or king. So, like history, like a lot of shit was stolen from us, okay? So if I offended anyone with that word, know that it also means king and queen, okay? Yeah, you could go look that up, all right? All right. Same, oh, okay. Sam, I think I've used that one in traffic, Sam. I'm not even lying. I think I have, Sam. How do you take your energy back from people that has blocked it? Celeste, you can do a few things. I'm gonna answer this and then I'm gonna go. You can do a few things. You can take bath. You can do cord cutting, okay? And you can also mentally block them, all right? And remind me to talk about that in a next video, and I will, okay? All right. Sam said I definitely have. Yep. Yes. You are right, Kalia. Intercourse is an exchange of energies, okay? So be mindful of that, all right? And yes, so if their eggplant is dipping in another taco, right? Trust and believe, okay? He's still getting some of that sour cream residue from that other taco, okay? In your taco, even if you don't like sour cream. I'm just saying. And when I'm saying, I'm not talking about bodily fluids only. I'm talking about energy. I'm talking about thought patterns, okay? And we will pick this up in Relationship Chronicles. We're going to talk about that in Relationship Chronicles. How one eggplant can come from, that taco that has some cream and sour cream and put sour cream in your shit, even though you don't fuck with sour cream. We'll talk about that later on this evening. Okay, guys? Set your reminders. Okay? Peace, love, and light. Gross, so nasty. I love each and every one of you. Trudy, I love you. My 13-week crew, I love you guys. Sam, Kimberly, Aisha. Is anybody else in here from the 13-week? If I missed you from my 13-week crew, I love you. My Scorpio sisters. Yeah, I know I love y'all. Oh, hey, Bree. Bree, I will be back later this evening. I don't know if you just jumped on, but I'll be back later this evening after 6:30, okay? I'm going to go do some more videos with the other signs. Love you guys. I'm going to see y'all later. Bye, guys.